The transfer window is heating up, and we've got everything covered. Real Madrid shutting the door on Rodri, Barcelona taking Florentino to court, Lewandowski heading to Chicago, Arsenal accelerating, United negotiating. Modric's future at the Bernabeu secured forever. This is the channel where you get it all. Fast, cinematic, no filler. If you're not subscribed yet, hit that button now, because it's only going to get bigger from here. England's World Cup camp has been rocked just days before their opener against Croatia. According to reports, a van belonging to the England setup was targeted in Kansas City, and the list of what was taken is staggering. Match boots, official tournament balls, training gear, analysis equipment, whiteboards, massage tables, and it gets worse. Boots belonging to Harry Kane and Jude Bellingham are feared to be among the stolen items. Two of England's most important players potentially stepping onto a World Cup pitch without their own boots. English staff are now scrambling to replace everything before kickoff. Kansas City police have confirmed they are actively investigating a possible theft. And here's the development. Reports state that an arrest has already been made. But the damage to England's preparation, that's already done. Before a ball has even been kicked, England are already in crisis mode. Manchester United want Matheus Fernandes, and now they're making their move. Official negotiations are underway with his agent, contract talks, terms, the full picture. Simultaneously, United are on the phone with West Ham, opening discussions over a transfer fee. But here's the thing about this club right now. They're not writing blank checks. United are pushing back on the price. They want to restructure the deal. Maybe a lower upfront fee, maybe add-ons tied to performance. A smarter structure, a deal that works on their terms. West Ham will have heard that. Now it's a negotiation. Matheus Fernandes wants the move. United want the player. The only question left is the number. Talks are ongoing. Watch this space. Arsenal aren't waiting anymore. Mikel Arteta wants a new winger, and the Gunners are moving. Talks have opened for Christos Tsolis, 24 years old. Club Brugge, Greek international, a player who's been turning heads in Belgium and is now firmly on Arsenal's radar. And here's what makes this interesting. This isn't instead of their other targets. Morgan Rogers, Bradley Barcola, the big names are still very much in play. Tsolis is a separate conversation entirely. Arsenal are running multiple negotiations at the same time. That's not desperation. That's strategy. Arteta knows what he wants, and this club is finally moving with the urgency to match the ambition. The window is open. The Gunners are accelerating. North London is getting busy. Robert Lewandowski is heading to America, one of the greatest strikers of his generation, and he's considering a move to the MLS. This weekend, Lewandowski lands in Chicago. Alongside him, his agent Pini Zahavi. The mission? To explore a move to Chicago Fire, to see the city, feel the project, and decide if this is where the next chapter begins. And this isn't just exploratory noise. Zahavi is in active negotiations. A 2 or 3 year deal on the table. Chicago Fire are pushing hard to get this done. The fee? $0. Lewandowski arrives as a free agent. From the Camp Nou to the Windy City. From La Liga title races to MLS nights under the lights. It's a move nobody saw coming. And yet somehow it makes perfect sense. He's 36. He's still scoring, and he's still got something to prove. Chicago Fire could be about to sign one of the best number 9s the world has ever seen. From Barcelona to the MLS, Lewandowski isn't done yet, not even close. Pedro Porro is not going anywhere. Let the links come. Let the speculation grow. Roberto De Zerbi has made his position crystal clear. Porro is untouchable. Manchester City are watching. Other clubs are circling, but Tottenham aren't listening. This isn't a player available for negotiation. This isn't a number you can reach. Porro is a key piece of De Zerbi's project. And that project is non-negotiable. And to underline the point even further, talks over a new contract are already underway. The club want him to stay. They want to give him better terms. They want to make the commitment official. On paper, long-term, no ambiguity. This is a manager who trusts him, a club that values him, and a player who is right at home. Manchester City can look elsewhere. The answer from Tottenham is simple. Porro is ours, and we're building around him. Marc Cucurella has one message for everyone asking about his future. Next question. Barcelona want him. Atletico are interested. The whole of Spain is talking about where he ends up. Journalists are speculating. fans are debating. And Cucurella, he's completely switched off. Told his own camp, don't even bring it to me. He doesn't want the noise, he doesn't want the distraction. He's happy at Chelsea. And right now, that's the only thing that matters to him. Some players get unsettled when the big clubs come calling. Cucurella isn't one of them. The speculation can wait. His mind is already made up. Barcelona are taking Florentino Perez to court. This is no longer a rivalry, this is a legal war. FC Barcelona have officially filed a mandatory conciliation request, the first step before a full criminal complaint targeting the president of Real Madrid personally. The charge? Slander. Article 205 of the Spanish Criminal Code. The flashpoint, statements Florentino made at a press conference on May 12th, and again in a media interview the very next day. Barcelona say those words were false. They say he knew they were false, and they say those words damaged the image and reputation of their club. They want a retraction, publicly, on record. And if Florentino doesn't give them one, Barcelona have made it clear. A full criminal complaint follows. No bluffing, no posturing. The lawyers are already moving. This is the biggest clubs in world football, separated by 500 kilometers and united by one of sport's greatest rivalries, now facing each other not on a pitch, but in a courtroom. El Clasico has a new arena, and this time there are no referees. Some relationships never really end. Luka Modric and Real Madrid. This is one of them. Florentino Perez has already made the call internally. When Modric decides to hang up his boots, whenever that day comes, there will be a place for him at the Bernabeu. A role, a home, a return. No fanfare, no public announcement, just a quiet decision made at the top. The way Real Madrid handle the things that truly matter. Think about what this man has given this club. 5 Champions League titles, a Ballon d'Or, over a decade of magic in the middle of the park. The little Croatian who ran the world's biggest football club from the centre circle. You don't let that walk away forever. Florentino knows it. The club knows it. And somewhere Modric knows it too. He may be winding down his playing days, but his story with Real Madrid is nowhere near finished. The next chapter just looks a little different. Luka Modric came to Madrid as a player. He'll come back as something more. Never-ending love story. Real Madrid have made their call. Rodri is not coming to the Bernabeu this summer. The decision is already made at the top. Florentino Perez has shifted his focus. Bernardo Silva is the name on Madrid's list. Quietly, decisively. That's how they operate. As for Rodri, the reigning Ballon d'Or winner, he didn't even know his name was being used on the campaign trail. When presidential candidate Enrique Riquelme promised Madrid fans a Rodri signing if he won, Rodri himself had no idea. That tells you everything. Now the ball is in his court. Does he sign a new deal and stay at Manchester City? Or does he run down his contract and walk away as a free agent in 2027? Madrid have moved on. The question now, has Rodri? And that's the window as it stands. But we're just getting started. Deals are moving, lawsuits are flying, legends are making decisions. And every story you just watched, we'll be following every twist until the final whistle of this transfer window. So if this is your first time here, subscribe right now. You don't want to be the last one to know. Drop your biggest transfer prediction in the comments. Let's see who's watching closely.